If you were to walk the entire coast of Maine, it would add up to about 3,500 miles. Along the way, you'd find a stunning array of islands and bays, marshes and estuaries, gentle hills and jagged cliffs.
Carey Kish knows the territory about as well as anyone. He is the author of the Appalachian Mountain Club Guide, Best Day Hikes Along the Maine Coast. He wrote the first edition of the book 10 years ago, and this version is completely updated with information on 50 different hikes from one end of the coast to the other.
I remember I told you this before. What I wanted to do for this book was really spread the hikes out geographically and not clump them in any particular region. So, I just worked my way up the coast, and there's just so much. It could be 100 hikes or 200 hikes, The conservation, the trail building, there's just a lot of it. We're very lucky to have that all.
To research and then write this book, you felt that you had to do your homework, so you went back and did every one of these hikes again, taking extensive notes, taking photos, really immersing yourself in every single trail.
And why not? It was good fun.
Not a burden for you.
It was not a burden. I was looking forward to it, actually. It had been 8 years since that first edition came out. And besides, for accuracy, you want to be out there, and things change, Trails change, routes change, there are new trails. So to get all that captured and get updated photos, that kind of thing had to be done. I was glad to do that.
There are 50 trails that you write about in this book. Let's get recommendations from you from 3 separate areas along the coast. Let's start with roughly the southern part of the Maine coast. What's a trail that you like?
Between York County and Casco Bay, one that I love that's new in the book is Crystal Spring Farm in Brunswick. And it preserves farmland, and there's a community gardens there, but there's also meadows, a frog pond, blueberry barrens, and in the back of the property, about 2 miles into your 4-mile loop, there's a labyrinth they built, and you can walk the labyrinth, sit and kind of relax and meditate a little bit. So it's a neat place.
There's a hike that you chose for us that's in the mid-coast, Sears Island.
It's a beautiful 936-acre island that juts out into the northern reaches of Penobscot Bay, and it's undeveloped. It is actually the largest undeveloped island along the Maine coast and one of the largest along the whole east coast of the United States. And if you walk to the end of the island, the southern end, you're just looking out into Penobscot Bay across the Castine, Blue Hill Mountain, Islesboro, and it's just lovely. You got the crashing waves, the cobble beaches. Can't go wrong.
One more recommendation from down east Maine.
Sure, one right near my home that I go to all the time. It's Little Long Pond Natural Lands. You've got 9 miles of trails. You've got several, maybe 12 miles of carriage roads. So pretty neat place.
You have completed now the 3 epic hikes in the United States, the Appalachian Trail, Continental Divide Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, and yet you've lost none of your enthusiasm for going out and doing a 1.25 mile long hike along the Maine coast.
I do love it, and I want other people to love it too. That's why I like, these guidebooks are just great. I just like to showcase and help people get out there and show off our state of Maine, because it's just so darn beautiful. We're so fortunate.
Coastal hikes are especially appealing in Maine. For one reason, most people in Maine live within maybe an hour's drive of the coast, so most of the population of the state is reasonably close to these hikes, and these hikes are more doable for a lot of people. This isn't like climbing Katahdin, this isn't like climbing Bigelow or something like that. These are hikes that most anyone can do, right?
Yeah, there's hikes as little as a mile down at Cutts Island in Kittery. There's the Ocean Path along the east shore of Mount Desert Island. That isn't terribly strenuous, but it's incredibly beautiful. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. And, all the different landscapes. You can explore the headlands, the beaches. We've got mountains, so have at it, have fun.
You just never, ever grow the least bit tired of it, do you?
No, I don't, and I don't want to. Gosh, I've told you how many times. You just want to keep moving. And there's always so much to see. And we're just in a lucky place, and I love it. I love it.
Again, the name of Carey Kish's new book is The Appalachian Mountain Club's Best Day Hikes Along the Maine Coast. Keep moving.